And greetings. Thank you for the flowers for the audio. I'm glad everything's sounding okay. KD0WQN, G0UIH, 73, and thanks for the contact. Was there a mobile, please? Go ahead.
Hi, Roger, mate. KD0WQN, mobile.
Okay, Nancy Echo 2 Quebec, just one moment. The mobile, please.
Kilo Delta 0, Whiskey Queen November, mobile.
0 Whiskey Queen November again.
Kilo Delta 0, Whiskey Queen November, KD0WQN, mobile.
Yeah, Roger, Kilo Delta 0, Whiskey Queen November. Thanks indeed. Sorry, there's a couple coming alongside you. Thanks for the call and good afternoon. Thought we'd come back to you. Having been an avid mobile operator myself quite a few years ago, it's always nice to get the contact from the portable or mobile station. You're 5959. My name is Steve. Sierra Tango Echo Victor Echo. I'm in Barnwell, small village about 100 miles to the northeast of London. So 59 KD0WQN mobile, G0UIH. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL, G0UIH, KD0WQN. Yes, Steve, the name here is Chris, Charlie Hotel, Romeo, India, Sierra. I'll have you here at 5 and 9, 5 and 9 plus 10. A very strong audio, and I think you said you're working on off of a Vortec antenna that I guess, is it your company or the company that you work for? Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, Chris, fine, very good. Yeah, it's my company. Company is Vortex, Victor Oscar Radio, Tango Echo X-Ray, my own antenna company. Fairly small concern, but we sort of offer that almost like one-to-one personal service that probably some of the bigger companies don't quite offer. So a pretty heavy-duty equipment on this side, and it's built for what I like to think is fairly extreme environments. So we enjoy putting together some fairly robust systems. Currently I'm running a 6-element here. It's an OWA wideband, optimized wideband array. Should cover about 2.1, 2.2 megs, under about 1.4 SWR, so the impedance is really quite nice and very flat across the range, and it's not so high gain. The other thing about the widebanders is a little bit of drop in gain, but it's a good flat response across the whole of the band, which is quite nice. So that's what we're running here. That's an 11.5 meter boom, so it's quite a long one, good size boom, and she's up at around about 60 feet on the tower. Chris, go ahead.
Hi, Roger on that. Golf 0, Uniform India Hotel, KD0WQN. Well, it's doing an amazing job. Just so you know, Steve, I am recording this on video. I'm going to upload it here to YouTube. I don't even have my preamplifier on here on my ICOM, and you're 5 and 9 plus 10. You're 5 and 9 plus 30 with the preamp on. The working conditions here is very simple, except for the antenna system. We're running a ICOM 706, the original, with a 100 whiskey. The microphone here is a Heil HMIC high fidelity microphone, and my antenna is my own design. It is a 4-element mobile vertical array pointed in your direction, and it is telescopic, no coil, and it can be operated from 6 meters through 17 meters. Back to you, Steve.
Yeah, fine, okay, Chris, very good. KD0WQN mobile, G0UIH, fine, very good, fine on the 706, of course, that's a favourite, and we have our 706 in the shack here, which is, well, backup for the bass, but gets used in the car quite frequently. I've dragged it around the world on numerous occasions, and it performs flawlessly, so a real favourite on this side. Yeah, very good, interested in the 4-element vertical mobile array. Must be some sort of phasing or switching network you've got there to get the directivity. It's almost like running a 4-square on the car. So I don't know what results you get in the way of sort of front to back, and the nulls would be quite interesting as you switch possibly between each one to get the directivity. But it's doing a cracking job here. You're right, you're S9 and slightly over from time to time on peaks, Chris. Give us a bit of info, Chris, on the setup on the antenna. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, believe it or not, nothing is phased at all. It is parasitic in nature. It is built basically on Yagi theory. I only have one driven element, one, that's connected to the coax. And then the reflector and the two directors are basically set up like dummy antennas. The current setup obviously is for 10 meters, and it's very directional. And it has some decent front to back ratio. I can turn the vehicle 90 or 180 degrees out from you, and your signal will drop quite down. Now, being that we're in the 5 and 9 plus range, it'll be a little less noticeable, obviously. But if it was a 55, 57 signal, and I were to point away from you, I'd virtually disappear. It's taken a good 6 and 7 months to design in the master. We used to run a magnet mount array using Wilson 5000 antennas, and that worked out pretty good. I was still a very loud mobile and made some pretty rare contacts pretty easily. And now that I've gone over to a 1-inch diameter telescopic antenna with no coil, it performs much better. The thicker in diameter seems to give me it gave me forward gain and rejection a lot better than the Wilsons did, being there's a bigger surface area. The spacing, you would shake your head and be, well, how does that work? Well, the driven element to the reflector is only 28 3/4 inches. From my driven element to director number 1 is 117 3/4 inches. And from director 1 to director 2, it is exactly 36 inches. So it's kind of like a long boom 4 element there, Stephen. Golf 0 Uniform India Hotel, KD0WQN Mobile.
Yeah, fine, Chris, very good. KD0WQN Mobile, G0UIH. That's very interesting. And I know in the past I worked mobile quite often, probably back in the 90s. More so than today, when it was a little difficult from the old KGH to have a full HF setup. So I was used to working in the car quite often, and had various antennas. I know you say about the Wilson. I had a various modified